Giving you something that is precious, right? The gift of time. Giving you your time back, because we all gotta clean. The messes will happen every single day. And if you've got hard floors in your home, maybe, if you've got a lot of carpet in your home, maybe this next product is not for you. But if you have hard floors the entire home, this is a hard floor system from Shark. It is not only a vacuum, but it's also a mop as well. So eliminating all these steps, it's got these really ingenious pads that you see here. And essentially, each of these disposable pads is actually your canister. So I'll give you a little example because we cut one in half here for you to see. When you're vacuuming, it will capture all of that stuff from Cheerios and coffee and kitty litter box, messes. And then you go ahead and spray, and now you can mop as well. We actually have an additional 30-pack available now. They're in stock. They're not always in stock. But today you'll get 12 to start off with. You're also getting your cleaning solution from Shark. Here is your power charger, so your charging dock, and of course all your instructions. You're getting that warranty included here. All you're going to do is say yes to saving time. It's a huge customer pick already. In fact, customer pick 4.5 stars. You choose black or you choose white, and get your precious time back. This day only, that price goes away at midnight. We took it from $109 to $69.99. And yes, of course you have flex pay on this hard floor system. I love how lightweight it is. I love that you're gonna take it everywhere you need to go. If you hate cleaning your bathrooms, this will be your new best friend because it will suck up all the loose hair, and then you can go ahead and tidy up as well. But of course, it's from the innovator Shark. This is 779-425, both colors still available. Let's bring, of course, our special guest in. She's our brand ambassador for all things Shark. Tracy Rosa is standing by. And Tracy, if you live by yourself and you don't have a lot of traffic or activity, or you're like you and I, right? And you got crazy activity and little feet running everywhere and dogs and cats and all sorts of stuff. I mean, what are you gonna wanna reach for? A big heavy vacuum cleaner and the mop and bucket? Or are you gonna reach for your brand new Shark? This is it.
Absolutely. Absolutely. This is what you want, Leslie. It's that lightweight design, and leave it up to the leaders when it comes to floor care. Leave it up to the innovators at Shark to give you a bucket, or get rid of the bucket, get rid of the mop. It gives you a vacuum and a spray mop all in one cordless lightweight design. And this thing is powerful. I mean, I even challenge you to suction up some of these messes with your upright and see what it does. But the fact that you're able to vacuum up those messes and then go ahead and spray mop to give you that complete clean, it's a game changer. Because like you said, you don't always want to go, when you have a big mess like that, you don't want to grab your broom, right, and break that out. You don't want to go get your big upright and bring that out. No, grab this cordless magic and let the magic happen right here. So this is how it works, right? You've got one trigger in the back. That is going to activate the vacuum. You can see you've got the wonderful LED lights right there, illuminating the path so nothing is left behind. This is the entryway to my home. This is always the dirtiest place in the house because everybody's trekking everything in there. But look at, so I vacuumed it up. But what we call this next move is a complete clean. So I'm gonna give it a little bit of a spray, okay? And now I've got clean and pristine floors. With one little click of a button, I was able to vacuum it up. Another click, I was able to go ahead and give it that nice clean mop right there with that spray mop. And you know what I didn't have to do? All right? I didn't have to get...
That's the best part.
Oh gosh, okay, right? I didn't have to do this. Yeah, okay, we know how fun that is. I didn't have to fill this thing up with water and have a nasty mop, because at the end of the day, Leslie, the only time... These things are never fun to store either, are they? But this is only clean the very, very first time that you take it out of the box, right? It's never gonna get clean after that. So imagine being able to clean your floors every single time with a clean pad. It only weighs about 8 pounds, and you've got that wonderful suction power right there. You've got the LED lights. Like I said, it's so easy to use. One button turns it on, okay? And then another button allows you to do that spray. And so then you're getting that complete clean. Not one single crumb left behind
And
it's great.
And while you were finishing your sentence, I picked up big pieces. I'm talking about beads. I was talking about kitty kibble or dog kibble, oregano, right? Because all those messes happen every single day. Instead of grabbing the big clunky vacuum cleaner, and then as Tracy said, the mop, the bucket, filling the bucket, carrying a bucket on a slippery floor, now you've got this one system. Now, if you've got a big giant home, you know, you might be saying, well, this is not for me. No, it actually is, because nobody cleans the big entire home in one pass. You will love the convenience, how lightweight this is. Black is the most limited. I only have about 2,000 of these to go around. It is cord free, so now you can walk around the entire home, go to the bathroom, clean that up, then go to the kids' room, go where the pets eat. But the truth is that it's lightweight. It's convenient, right? It breaks down those tough messes. It really gets the job done. And I'm telling you, Tracy, for everybody that got it home and left a review, to get a 4.5-star customer pick on something that is so lightweight, so easy, that is not an easy feat to do with our HSN customers, because we've been sharing amazing home care and floor care products for over 40 years now. This is a 4.5-star customer pick. Today, it's on a price break. It is a smart deal, and we've got the last 2,000. Now, I did want to mention, you will get 12 of these pads included, and you need those, right? That's part of the system, because basically your disposable pad is now your canister. But we currently have in stock the 30 count. So respectfully, if you are considering picking up your Shark VACMOP, I would definitely pick up the extra 30 count, because when you start cleaning with this system, Tracy, it's like you go clean crazy. Like, you will be tidying up your floors every single day. 735-749 is your item number on the additional 30 count of the VACMOP disposable pads, if you'd like to add that to your purchase. But you know, this for me is a dream, because I have all sorts of vacuum cleaners. I have a cordless design that I adore, right? I take that out for those quick messes, but that doesn't mop, right? I have a big clunky one with all the parts and the attachments, but that's for specific jobs, right? When I really want to get down and dirty and clean the entire house, you know, ceilings to floors. This is the everyday messes. This is the grab and go. This is the, you know what? I'm running out the door. I got no time to waste. I got to clean. This is it. And look at my floors in the studio. You watched me do it. This is the first time I use this product. It is so, so easy.
Oh, it absolutely is easy. And it is so powerful as well. You know, the fact that you're getting all this power in a cordless vacuum that does, you know, 2 jobs at one time. So you're able to pick up big, huge messes like this, or big particles like this, okay? And not having to pull out the broom, not having to pull out the upright. I challenge you to even try to see if your upright can suck up the almonds the way that this bad boy is doing it right here. And then look at this. All right, so yeah, I vacuumed everything up, but that's not the complete clean that we want you to have. We want you to have the complete clean. So give it a nice little spray. All right, you've got that wonderful scent from the floor cleaner that we're providing as well. Quick evaporation. We give it a nice, you know, 1, 2, 3 pass. And then, Leslie, look at the sheen. Look at the shine. There's not one single crumb left behind. It's not sopping wet. It's not like the kids have got to stay off the floors for the next 2 hours while everything dries. It's all lightweight and it's cordless in my hand. Here's some other cool things that our wonderful innovators at Shark did. They made it so you never have to touch that nasty pad, right? Right? One click of the button. Here's my tip, all right, Leslie? I'm showing you how easy it is to change the pad out. You saw I just clicked it right into place. How easy it is to dump the pad. You don't have to change the pad every single time that you use it, right?
Right.
I want you to get so much bang for your buck and really use that canister, because the canister is in the pad. And I'm going to show you that in just a minute, but I just can't go back. I mean, I just need you to take a look at the power that you're getting with this vacuum. So remember, you've got that complete clean that we're talking about. We cleaned up that big mess, right? There's always something hiding underneath, especially with the kids at home from school. You know, they're drawing on the floors, drawing all over the place. Look at, that was crayon. Okay, with just a couple passes, I cleaned it up. Look at the footprints, whether it's the pets, whether it's the, you know, coming home from work and you're coming through and you got all that snow and sleet and salt and sand from the, you know, from being outside, or if you're down here in Florida and you've got, you know, a bunch of sand from the beach or pollen. Oh, pollen, Leslie, it's so bad these days.
Oh my gosh,
you know?
just,
This gives you
and yesterday, just my son came home from school, and just from the playground from recess, he laid down on the floor, and right out of his pockets, all of this sand just came spilled out, right? And I love it for those quick messes. I love it for anybody that has a smaller apartment, anybody that rents an apartment out. Maybe you want to put this in that Airbnb or that rental unit. The point is that this is so much more convenient, right, than a big heavy vacuum cleaner. This is so much easier to use. I mean, I'm holding it with one hand. I could hold it with one finger if I really wanted to, because it even has the little hole for you to go ahead and hang it up, because we know that you are going to want to keep this handy. It's easier than ever before to keep your hard floors nice and clean and polished. And you know, if you've got hard floors, if you've got tile, linoleum, you know, laminate, whatever you've got, this is going to be your new best friend. And of course, it's from our trusty friends at Shark. They make really great product. This is a customer pick. Even the pads, the disposable pads, Tracy, are a customer pick. So one-time opportunity for this day only, or while supplies last. As I said, only got 2,000 of these remaining. We took it from $109 to $69.99. $23.33 gets it home. Today it's on free shipping and handling. And if you are looking at this and saying, yeah, I think I really want this thing, right? If you really love to have your floors nice and clean, if you've got a bunch of pets or just a lot of traffic in your home, you owe it to yourself, because Tracy, we're giving people something that is priceless, that is precious, and that is the gift of time. You get your time back because no more multiple steps. You're getting all of these jobs done in a couple of passes, right?
Absolutely. No more sweeping, no more dry dusting. You know, you pick up your messes. Look at that. To clean that mess up, Leslie, you got to have a really powerful vacuum. And then, you know, you don't want to take multiple steps to get those floors clean. This is how easy and convenient this is. Let's take a minute to talk about the pads. Remember, you never have to touch them. You got one button right here. So when I just cleaned up a nasty mess, boom, it releases into the canister. But I want to show you this for a second. So you know me, too much information, Tracy, Leslie. These are those innovative pads that everybody raves about. Why do people love them so much? Well, because it's multiple layers of fiber actually grabbing onto your messes and holding onto your messes. Other products that are similar, because there's no other one like this on the marketplace, they push the messes around. This grabs the mess and holds onto the mess. Also, that's your canister right there. Okay, that's where all of the big particles go. So I want you to understand that you don't have to worry about brush rolls. You don't have to worry about all that stuff. This is mine. Okay, oh, look, you got one in the studio, but you got to see this one, Leslie. When I said that you got to get more bang for your buck, you know, this is what I'm talking about. This is from my house. Right? You can see there's even like a rubber band thing in there. And, you know, the little blue stripe right here, that's going to give you, you know, some extra torque on there. So it's going to get those really hard to get messes. And then look at this. Look at how easy it is just to release this, and then it clicks into place perfectly. So when you've got a mess like this, look at all this hair, you know, remember, there's no brush roll. So it's not like, you know, you're going to have to worry about that. So you saw me, I just put a new pad on there. So nice and clean. You saw how fast it suctioned up that mess. Now here, I call this the white sock challenge, because I always, you know, I have floors that kind of hide dirt, so I don't really necessarily know how dirty they are all the time. So my kids will be walking around either in their white socks, or they'll be walking around barefoot, and then they get up on the couch, and I look at the bottom of their feet, and it looks like that.
Oh, you know,
and I'm like, oh gosh, you guys.
You know what's crazy too? Is that you could be mopping and cleaning your floor. For us, it's like, we'll clean it, and then the next day, it's filthy again. But what's remarkable to me is that, yes, that pad will be dirty the next day again, because we're walking in and out of our house. We're tracking all sorts of stuff in. I started gardening, Tracy. I've never gardened a day in my life. I am tracking all sorts of messes inside the house. You know, now you don't have to overthink it. Now, if you've got to tidy up your floors, remember this is a hard floor system, you got to tidy up your floors. Now you grab and go. Now you're not like, oh, do I really have the energy for this? Do I have the time for this, right? If you have always loved these little disposable mops that they sell out there, this is like next level. And just like our electronics and our phones and our computers, they innovate every year, they evolve every year. Same thing with your spray mop, same thing with your hard floor system. This is next level. So yes, you're vacuuming up those messes. And if you notice here in the studio, we didn't give you like just dust or sawdust, right? We gave you beads. Tracy's showing you almonds, right? I had beads, I had dog kibble and the puppy paws, right? If you've got pets, you will love this. Sometimes you don't want to use your real equipment with the pet messes. Have you ever had a cat that has an accident every single day? I used to have a long hair cat, Tracy. Every day there was an accident that was so gross, I didn't want to clean it with my real vacuum cleaner or my, weekly vacuum cleaner. So think about this because it doesn't get any easier. Whether you've got a smaller home or a small apartment or a big giant home, you only, eat that sandwich one bite at a time, right? You still clean one room at a time. This is for anybody that has their hard floors and you really love to keep them nice and clean because you could be doing this every day. If you want the black, gotta be in the ordering process. The black is final $450 remaining. And then we also have it available for you in the white. Everybody will get the 12 ounces of the cleaning solution. You're getting your charging cables. Of course, you're getting 12 of these canister pads, disposable pads included. However, if you want to add 30 more, I do recommend you do that because sometimes these are not in stock. And Rick, do we have those on auto ship? Okay, because you can add those 30 more for $23.99. They are also a customer pick. Isn't that crazy? Like, people love the pads. $8 on a credit card flex pay. I definitely recommend humbly that you add that to your purchase because you will go nuts. You will clean everything with your brand new Vac Mop. And by the way, we do have auto ship. That's the way I would go if I was purchasing this today, Tracy, because once you use it once, right? It's like a bag of chips. It's like a delicious tray of brownies. You can't stop at one. You will use this all the time.
You will, especially in the kitchen, because that's where most of our messes are, especially for cooking more or, getting snacks. There's crumbs everywhere, all over the place. This is great for that. It's so lightweight. It's just about 8 pounds. So anybody can use it. The boys can use it. My daughters can use it. It's perfect. Now, remember, this is the Vac Mop Pro. Now, what does that mean? Well, there are lots of different kind of configurations out there. The Pro gives you a couple extra goodies. First is this magnetic charger. That's how you charge it.
Nice.
Isn't that cool? And then you've got the LED lights in the front here. All right. So that's what we love so much about this is that you have the best of the best. And so big messes, big particles like this, Leslie, whether it's coffee beans or anything like that, I'm noticing those LED lights. There's hair down there. There's always hair on my floors. But, if you get it in the right angle and that you eliminate, you eliminate the path there, so you've got that wonderful suction power, okay? And look at that edge to edge. You're able to really get in there. We talked about too much information, Tracy, a minute ago, and you were talking about the cats. My dog Bester,
yes,
he has to use pee pads because we live by a preserve and, we have coyotes and hawks and all that stuff. He can't go outside. So I'm certainly not going to use, I'm going to use one pad for that area. We're not going to clean that whole house after going over by that pad because sometimes, like little boys, his aim isn't the best. So this gives me an easy way to clean it, all right? And like you said, you've got, these big messes that normally would require you to go get the big, heavy upright out. Look at the beads. Look at the beads, Leslie. Yep. It's not like it's something really fine. Look at that.
And that speaks to the suction, right? Because sometimes, something that is so lightweight, remember 8 pounds, I could hold it with one finger. This for a lot of people that maybe you just can't push around a heavy vacuum cleaner anymore. You can't be carrying the heavy mop and bucket anymore. I mean, this is gonna be a joy to use and it will get the job done more importantly. So remember, whether it's the kitty litter, right underneath my air fryer, I get all sorts of crumbs because I like to get my broccoli and my little Brussels sprouts nice and crispy. I get all sorts of crumbs and that part, I'm not gonna pull out my big clunky vacuum cleaner to get that quick little job done. If you like to clean your floors every single day, this is the answer for you. And for a lot of people that are like, you know, Leslie, Tracy, I don't even have a big home. Like, why would I invest in this big giant vacuum cleaner? I could be using my Shark Vac Mop every day. You're getting your time back. Please read the reviews if you can. We are very busy right now because it's the ultimate inconvenience. And Tracy, what's the one thing that we all wish we had more of? It's time. Right? So we're gonna take care of those messes and we're gonna get our time back, especially now, spring and summer. Who wants to be locked up in the house? You wanna get out and go, right?
Well, we've always talked about that, especially when it comes to Shark. They're constantly innovating and making sure that you have exactly what you need to clean as much as you can, whether it's our uprights or our stick vacs or our vac mops. It's one step, all right? We want to make this as easy as we can for you. And with that solution, look at this, with one pass, Leslie, we're able to get crayon up. We're able to get, you know, the mud up. This is great. I wish I could post this video of my nephew's 5 years old. He lives out in San Francisco. My cousin gives him the vac mop, and he literally thinks it's a toy and runs around the house with it.
Now that is smart. Get him to work early.
Exactly, but that's how easy it is and convenient. It's only, you know, 8 pounds in your hand. It's cordless, okay? It's the Pro model. Look at the sheen. Look at the shine. With one unit, with just a couple passes, you're vacuuming up, and that's the complete clean that Shark wants you to have every single time that you use your vac mop. And remember, we've got these innovative pads. This is another reason it separates us from the other people in the marketplace. Sure. Because these pads, they don't push the messes around. They grab the messes, they hold on to the messes. Yeah. And they're doing double work, double duty right here. This is your canister too. All right, so this means that you don't have maintenance. You don't have to worry about any type of brush roll. And look at the capacity that you're getting with that canister as well. Like I said, I've changed the pad several times because I want people to see how easy it is and how fun it is, because you never have to touch that nasty pad. But you don't have to change it every single time that you use it, you know?
No, especially if you know where it's been. Right? If you know where it's been, if you know that the last time I used this was in the kitchen, well then, you know, you can reuse that over and over again and you save yourself a couple of bucks. I do want to remind you that we currently have the refills in stock. Now you will get 12 of those pads included in your purchase today. So right out of the box, you can start cleaning. Of course, we do recommend you give it a full charge. This is a cordless design, so give it a full charge. You're gonna get 12 ounces of your Shark Vac Mop solution. This is a complete clean, so all types of hard floors. This is safe to use on all of those. And 12 of those canister packs or pads. Get the 30 pack if you can, because you will run out of these because you will be using this all the time. And places where maybe you used to pull out the big heavy vacuum cleaner and then the mop in the bucket and you had this multi-step system, now you're gonna be like, wait a minute, I have my vac mop. I'm gonna hold on a second, and you will reach for it all the time. So we are very busy right now. It's a this day only price. If you're new to HSN, that means at midnight, while we have supplies, that price goes away. So that price will go back up. Again, we took this from $109. It's at one-day price of $69.99. Now, flex pay is for everybody shopping with us. So if you want to bring this home right now and you're new to HSN, $23.33 is all you have to pay right now. We send it out to you, free shipping and handling. And I'm going to save you a little bit of money today, because we've got a really great offer if you're interested in opening an HSN credit card. It's one of our biggest coupons that we do. HSN is gonna give you $40 back if you get approved when you open that brand new card, and that is just for a temporary time. It usually goes down to $10 back or $20 back. $40 is one of the biggest that we do, and right now, you sign up for that card, now you're bringing this home for $29.99. It will be something that you will love and cherish. If you've got floor, you know, wall-to-wall carpeting, this is not for you. This is a hard floor system, but in the same breath, I'm gonna tell you, it's tile, it's laminate, linoleum, right? Hardwood floors, whatever you need to clean, if it's a hard floor, you can use your brand new Shark VACMOP Pro, okay? Customer pick 4.5 stars. This is where the customer reviews are so important, Tracy, because especially for a cordless model, if it was not a customer pick, sometimes people are like, I've been burned by cordless before. This is a huge customer pick, almost perfect 5 stars.
Yeah, and it makes sense because it eliminates steps in cleaning. You don't have to reach for the broom anymore. You don't have to pull the heavy upright out, if you drop a bag of lettuce or pasta on the floor. You just grab your vac mop, and not only do you get to clean up the particles that you see, but when you have that spray mop, you go ahead and you grab the tiniest particles, and those pads hold on to it. Also, this really cool feature, you do not have to touch the pad. Other systems out there, you got to go in the bucket, right? And then you've got to take the pads out, and then you've got to push them like in the little holes and match everything up. And you have to touch the nasty pads to release them. No, this, you press a button. Boom, that's it. And then look at this. This is how you replace it. I still don't have to touch anything. It clicks right like so. You hear it click, and this is the power. Look at almonds, Leslie. Like I said earlier, I challenge you to get your upright out and pick up huge particles like this, okay? Look at this swivel technology too. So I love that because it's so easy to get around the base of your toilet bowl. It's so nice to really get in there and give it that spray and clean. Remember, we want that complete clean. So there I go. I go ahead, I picked up the big particles just with a little spritz. It doesn't, a little bit goes a long way right here. And look at that floor. All right, that's what we love so much about this.
Careful, I can almost see your reflection.
Right?
Hey, even if you get this, like if you're like, I have 3 boys in the house, that bathroom area, it even bothers me, and they're my sons, right? And so even if you just bought this around the base of the toilet bowl, right? I think you've made your money. So I hope you jump in today. We are very busy right now. 2 minutes left here. 1 day only price while supplies last. 779-425. Customer pick. And Tracy, I think I misspoke because one part of my card says it's 8 pounds. I thought that was odd. And then on the other part of the card, it says 5 pounds. Is it 5 pounds or 8 pounds? Because I mean, either way, it's great, right?
Exactly. It's in between 5 and 8 pounds. I saw 8 too, but it does not feel like that at all. So very, very lightweight, easy to push. It's not like those little pads are grabbing and sticking onto the floor or anything like that. It has a nice glide to it. So let's talk about it just real fast. Hit the nuts and bolts of this, okay? You've got a cordless, powerful vacuum. You have a spray mop. All in one unit, okay? You've got the innovative pads that grab the messes and hold onto the messes. You have zero maintenance, okay? There are no brush rolls. This is your canister, okay? And then you just press a button and it all goes away, and then you reload. That's what we love about this one so much, and it's so convenient. Great for any floor surfaces, okay? All hard surfaces. It's great for that. And like I said, this is the Pro model. So you're getting that LED light, all right? You're getting that magnetic charger. It really is checking every single box because it's eliminating steps in cleaning. You don't need a broom and a dustbin anymore, or a dustpan anymore. You don't need an upright vacuum all the time. When you have the hard surfaces, this is going to be your grab and go. And how easy it is after, prepping in the kitchen or after dinner, and kids have come in with their shoes and you got, scuff marks all over the place, or you dropped stuff on it. This is just that easy, simple solution. And this, I want to point at that little blue stripe right there.
Yeah.
That's going to give you that extra work. That's going to give you that nice little grip. When you've got those big messes, it's like,
a little bit more friction, like a little bit more scrubby action on that. But look at how quickly I was able to clean the floor, and how many times have I done this now, right? They keep making the messes. I keep cleaning them up, and we were running out of stuff to put down on the floor because I was cleaning them up so quickly. Another thing I was thinking about, Tracy, it's like, not only is it like a new mop or a new vacuum every time you change the pad, but it's like a new bucket of water. Because how many times have you cleaned up something gross and then you're like, oh, I should really refill that water, right? It's just like new mop, new bucket of water every time with every pass. It's so smart, and you will love it. Now take advantage of that 1 day only price, and don't forget to add the extra pads. We've got the 30 count of extra pads available right now. We don't always have them in stock. They are in stock.